Jesus, that really does pump. An MG ZS is a familiar car for me to drive, so it feels exactly as I would expect it to do. But this one is a bit more special because it's got a turbo. Woo! A turbo, and it's not even a K series. It's not even an N series. What did you say this engine's called?
Pass.
Right, so already I can hear it. Who does that sound like? It sounds like some sort of beast living underneath the bonnet, ready to bite your fingers off and then your toes.
The devil.
No, not the devil. That's much more sinister than that, I think. So yeah, they're a lovely, lovely, smooth sounding engine. An engine where you can hear the belts and not the top end, which is always a nice thing. Right, put foot down here. Yeah, oh, bloody hell, that really does go. Yes, that's got some punch. And believe it or not, I didn't go beyond 30 miles per hour there. And I won't do when I'm not permitted. That means we've got to take this car somewhere a bit more interesting, a bit more scenic.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we hear it even more with the window down?
Yeah, I think so.
Fourth gear. This is the important one. As we get to this, put my foot down now and instant. Yeah, it doesn't hang around. It just changes speed. I'm always happy driving a ZS or a 25, but the ZS is one of the most accomplished handling cars you can get, and these seats are fantastic. Remind me to take a picture of the seats afterwards. These seats are really, really supportive and comfortable. What a double whammy that is. Thumbs up means stop. Addictive, that punchy sound. I mean, do you find yourself just booting it everywhere you go just so you can hear that? The thing about noises like that is that when you hear other people do them, you go, but when you do it yourself, it's a different matter.
Yeah, the word chav came to mind when I first heard it, but then I thought, I'm not a chav.
Yeah, but I'm going to carry on doing it.
Yeah.
So, with this instance where I'm driving your car and you can hear it making these breathing, puffing noises going on, are you now thinking,
No, I want more.
So typically the gear change is nice and slick. The steering is exactly as you'd expect it to, and the suspension's a little bit on the hard side. So you could end up travelling just a bit further than you normally would do just to avoid some lumpy bits of the road. I'm not talking about potholes, I'm just talking about undulations. Is it undulation? Yeah. And covers, that kind of thing. There's 1 horsepower, yeah. That's what you meant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I caught up eventually. Oh, we're in the A58 and we're just about to enter Blackstone Edge, which is the perfect spot for many people to crash, but also a great spot for going a bit more quickly than what you're normally allowed to do. As soon as we approach the speed up point, that's what I'm going to do, and you're going to realise some of the excitement that this car possibly has to offer. What do you reckon, third or second? Right, go for it anyway. Second gear, right, okay. Jesus, that really does pump. Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic. Do you know what? I'm getting that sort of, that bubbling of the blood feeling where it's like, where your face goes hot. This is much quicker than I was expecting, I'll be honest. Much quicker. Right, this is where, 5th gear here, we'll do the other test, okay? How well can we just go gear in 5th gear? Look at that, it's just picking up speed. pick up rapidly at these low revs, but we will find that this Toyota in front of us is going to get in the way unless I start slowing down. Because of course the Toyota can't go any faster and it's not fair. I don't want to be mean to the Toyota driver or the Toyota driver's car. So, hats off to you. That'll do.
It's a Sayak. It's basically a N series. It's what's in the MG6 turbos.
Right. And could you tell me what the estimated brake horsepower output thing is on this particular car?
Approximately 195.
195 brake. So these are what the genuine Audi TT vents look like, and they look almost the same. They don't turn though, do they not? Whereas oh, they do turn. But is this bit Audi as well? The bit in the middle?
Yeah.
Right. So presumably that would be better made than the Rover stuff.
Yeah.
Now that is, it's not getting a grip there, is it?
No.
And the tyres are good on it, aren't they?
Yeah.
You just can't quite handle the torque when there's a bit of damp. But you did say actually,
Yeah.
let's take it for a drive in the dry.
Yeah. Maybe a limited slip diff in the future, maybe.
Maybe, is that a bit of sheet there? Do you do many overtaking manoeuvres in this thing?
I'm too scared.
It does like to go, doesn't it? Now this is a car you tend to end up putting both hands on the wheel as well. It's fantastic. You've done yourself proud with this motor. It is a nice view. It's a view that you may have seen quite often in my videos. Quickly now. We do like cows. Normally my preference on this particular model would be the 45 and the 45 Mark 1 and then the ZS, but actually I like the look of the ZS Mark 2 more than the Mark 1. It just seems to be better suited. But we have this problem with, of course, the Project Drive, which you can't have a Mark 2 without Project Drive stuff missing. The only thing that's added on the Project Drive was that that little sensor that told you when your coolant was going low, which was kind of a good idea. But actually this one feels really, really well screwed together. It doesn't rattle, it doesn't make any untoward noises. It makes some noises that it's not supposed to have from factory, of course, but they're good noises. It's actually really nice. It's much better feeling quality-wise than I was expecting. So, well done. Well done to whoever screwed this car back together. You deserve a pat on the head. Stop this way as well. Stop leaving your sign out, that's what it should be. Do you know what I think? This is the car that MG should have made in the first place. One with a proper 1.8 turbo. One that actually gives you a nice bit of exciting power. The 180 is all fair and good and everything, but of course it's not as quick as this. It really isn't. I've driven enough other cars like this to know that this has got a lot more punch to it. It's much more exciting, and you know, if you could just have shiny red ones rather than dull colours. Not that MG had a problem with that, but red is definitely it's the colour of danger, and this car looks like danger. Looks like it's going to take your head off with a blunt saw that's been dipped in yoghurt. I think this is fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, Carl, for letting me have a drive in this. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks. Why do you reckon this would make a better car than the 180 V6? There's quite a few reasons. One of them, the 180 is very, very heavy on fuel, and you have to rev its nuts off to get it to go anywhere. But also, this is a 1.8, so the engine's lighter. All that wonderful handling capability comes from having a light engine and having the nice balance that this one has. So that's why you missed a trick, MG. Yeah? Yes? Go on then.
What do you want to know?
Well, so, tell me about this engine.
This engine, this block here, was out of an MG6 turbo. Off a good, reputable car, low mileage, decent turbo. So I thought, you know, I always thought the ZS was a little bit underpowered, really. I've had a 180, wasn't too good. So I thought, you know what, I had an MGTF, I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to fund getting this done. And the chap that did it, his name's Sean, I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning it if he sees it. What a job he's done.
It is a fantastic job.
You know, he's painted everything. Everything's been painted, new bolts, a few mods, the radiator had to be moved forward. This here is a charge cooler. The reason why I've got that instead of an intercooler is because I wanted to keep the aircon, so it was a space issue. So the charge cooler's in to compensate so I can keep the aircon. It's been road tuned, about 195 brake, which personally, people told me to go more, but I think it's more than enough, as you've just experienced. Such a fun car, and this improved engine, obviously I'm touch wood, it's not going to have any of the head gasket problems because it's the N series engine, whatever you want to call it. Improved waterways, bolts, oil rail, strengthened block, basically bulletproof really. So I'm hoping that it lasts me a good 3 years.
Nothing's bulletproof.
Yeah, maybe not though.
You can't rely on anything being bulletproof,
No.
Because then you'll end up putting a bullet through it.
Bulletproof vest.
Yeah, well, you put too many bullets in that, you'll find that you get a hole in it at some point as well.
True, true. It's not bulletproof.
I'm not a stupid boy, which means I can actually drive this car with all that power under the bonnet, desperate to get out at a reasonable rate. Well, I'm doing 30 now, and I have no desire to go any faster on this stretch of road, because that would be stupid. Lighter. That's the main reason. That all that wonderful handling that it has. That's a lovely hot engine now, isn't it? So, Carl, would you like to tell me how this car happens to be so fast?
I would.